You have a fridge. Even when it is empty, food is about 10 minutes away. Every animal you have ever seen lives like this. A cat, a pigeon, a fox in a bin. Now take it away. Not for a day, for a whole life. There is a place where food falls out of the sky a few times a year, in the dark, by accident. It is the largest living space on this planet, and everything in it is starving. So what does starving build? There is a fish about the length of your hand. It is called the black swallower. Its teeth are not the interesting part. Its stomach is. The stomach hangs underneath it like a bag, and it stretches until you can see the meal through the wall. One of them, 19 centimeters long, was found with a snake mackerel inside it. The mackerel was 86 centimeters. 4.5 times the length of the fish that ate it, and 10 times its weight. It got it down. That is the part I keep coming back to. The meal rotted while it was still inside. Rotting makes gas. The gas made the fish float. And that is how we have specimens. Most black swallowers anybody has ever held came up dead, with the mistake still inside them. It did not lose a fight. It won one, and the prize killed it. So why would anything be built like that? 200 meters down, the last of the blue light gives out. Below that, it is black. Nothing grows in the black. Plants need light, and there is none to have. So everything alive down there is eating the leftovers of the bright world above it. Dead plankton, fish waste, the crumbs of everything that dies up where you swim. And only about 3% of the food made up there ever reaches the bottom. The rest is eaten on the way down. That one number built the fish you just met, and every animal still to come. Next problem, where do you live? Out there is nothing to hide behind. No rock, no weed, no floor. Out there drift animals called salps, clear barrels that filter and bother nobody. Then a small, pale animal with big, round eyes arrives. It is called Phronima. It grabs the salp with hooked claws and eats it from the inside out. It reshapes the walls, it toughens them, and it pushes the whole thing through the water with its own legs. A clear coffin, with the thing that emptied it steering from inside, and she lays her young in it. The hatchlings grow up eating the walls of the animal their mother killed. This is the animal people point at when they ask where the film Alien came from. Now, the one that broke a rule I thought was safe. A sponge is a filter. That is the entire animal. It sits still and pumps water through itself. No mouth, no gut, no muscles, no nerves. 3.5 kilometers down, off California, there is one that gave that up. It is called the harp sponge, and it looks like one. Every one of those upright branches is covered in tiny hooks. A small crustacean swims into the rows and sticks there, like Velcro. The sponge cannot chase it, and it does not have to. It is already caught. So the sponge grows over it. A skin spreads across the animal where it is stuck, seals it in, and digests it there. It has no mouth, so it made one, around you. Everything so far has been about food. This one is about being seen. Almost every light down here is blue or green, so almost every eye down here is built for blue and green. Red is invisible, which makes red the most valuable color in the ocean. There is a long, dark fish down here about the size of a ruler. It has a red lamp under its eye. It swims through the dark with the searchlight on, lighting up animals that cannot tell they are lit. It is hunting with the lights on, in a room where nobody else can see light. Which leaves it one problem. It has to be able to see red itself. So it steals it. It eats copepods. The copepods ate things that ate plants up in the sunlight, and the fish takes the green out of them and puts it in its own eye. A plant chemical, doing the seeing, a kilometer below the last plant. And its jaw has no floor, just a bare hinge and teeth, and nothing in between. One more, and it costs more than all of these. You know the anglerfish with the lamp on its head? Everybody does. Every anglerfish you have seen a picture of is female. The males are a few centimeters long, with no lamp and almost no gut. He finds her in the dark, bites on, and never lets go. His mouth fuses into her skin. Their blood vessels join up. From then on, she feeds him. That is a permanent transplant of one animal into another. Your body would destroy that in days. Rejecting foreign tissue is most of what an immune system does. So the anglerfish deleted it. The molecules that flag foreign tissue, gone. The killer cells, crippled. In some species, antibodies gone entirely. They gave up the immune system, as a group, to keep one mate in the dark. And nobody has worked out yet how they survive an infection at all. And now I have to be honest about the word weird. Go back to the swallower for a second. The only reason anybody has ever held one is that it made a fatal mistake and floated up to us. That is true of most of this video. The harp sponge only got a name once somebody drove a robot past it. The loosejaw comes up in nets, dead. Phronima is a few centimeters across, in open water nobody goes to. We are not looking at the deep sea. We are looking at whatever survives being brought to us. Haul an animal up through 3 kilometers of pressure and it comes apart. So half of what we call weird down there is a description of the damage. These animals are not strange, they are correct, and we keep meeting them on the worst day of their lives. Add up every dive ever made, and we have seen about 1/1000th of 1% of the deep sea floor, a patch you could walk across in an afternoon. In 70 years of looking. Everything in this video came out of that patch. So when the next impossible one comes up in a net, you know what you are looking at. Not a mistake. A bill, paid in the dark, on a budget you have never had to think about, and your body is the strange one here. You are built for a thin, bright layer at the very top, with warm water and food every day. Almost nothing lives there. The normal condition on this planet is cold and black and hungry. Turn the light off, and the rest of it is theirs.